on today's video is about when you're badly sick. Please don't forget to subscribe, like, and share, and let's get going. It had been 2 days since the sickness hit you like a truck. Fever, chills, and a throat so sore that even sipping water felt like swallowing nails. You had tried to tough it out, but your body had other plans, forcing you into bed. Bakugo and Kirishima had been hovering over since then, both of them worried out of their minds. "Oi, dumbass. Why didn't you tell us you were feeling like this earlier?" Bakugo's gruff voice echoed from the doorway. He stood there, with a scowl on his face, one hand clutching a steaming bowl of soup, and the other gripping a thermometer. His crimson eyes were sharper than usual, like he was ready to explode at the mere sight of you looking so miserable. Kirishima was right behind him, his usual warm smile replaced by a look of pure concern. "Yes, babe. You should have said something. We could have taken care of you sooner," he added softly, stepping around Bakugo to sit at the edge of your bed. His calloused hand reached out to brush your hair away from your damp forehead. You tried to answer, but your voice came out as a pathetic croak. Bakugo clicked his tongue in annoyance, setting the ball down on your bedside table. "Don't try to talk. You sound like a damn frog," he said, though his touch was surprisingly gentle as he placed the thermometer under your arm. "She's been like this for 2 days, Katsuki. 2 days." Kirishima said, his voice stained with worry. "Why didn't you tell us sooner, babe?" You gave them a weak shrug, your lips quirking into a small, apologetic smile. "I didn't want to bother you," you managed to rasp out, though it earned you a scolding look from the both of them. "Bother us?" Bakugo practically growled, his voice rising. "You think we'd give a damn about being bothered? When you're burning up like this, you're an idiot." Hey, Katsuki," Kirishima said, shooting him a warning look. "She doesn't need you to yell at her right now." His tone softened as he turned back to look at you. "You know I'd drop everything if you needed us, right? You're ours." The words sent a flicker of warmth through your fever-addled brain. You nodded weakly, the guilt you had been feeling melting just a little. Bakugo, despite his sharp words, leaned down to press the back of his hand against your cheek. His skin was cool, a stark contrast to the heat radiating from your face. "You're lucky we're here," he muttered, though his eyes softened. "We'll get you back on your feet, even if I have to shove this soup down your throat." Kirishima chuckled, the sound lightening the mood just a bit. "Don't worry, babe, we've got you." He glanced down at the soup. "But, maybe let me feed her? Your version of gentle might not go over so well." Bakugo glared at him, but didn't argue, stepping back to let Kirishima take over. He tried to sit up, but a wave of dizziness had you flopping back onto the pillows. Immediately, Kirishima was there, his strong arms propping you up. "Easy, babe. Don't push yourself," he said, holding you steady. Bakugo handed him the ball, grumbling under his breath, but he caught the side twitch of a smile on his lips. The soup was warm and comforting, though you could barely taste it through the concoction. Kirishima fed you small spoonfuls, his voice a soothing presence as he chatted about random things, an update on his latest training session, a funny story about Mina, even a recap of a TV show that you had missed. You couldn't respond much, but the sound of his voice was enough to keep your mind off of how awful you felt. Meanwhile, Bakugo was bustling around the room, muttering about how your blankets were too thin, and why the hell didn't you have more medicine stocked up. He brought you another pillow, adjusted the covers, and even shoved a glass of water into your hands. "Drink it. All of it," he ordered, standing over you like a drill sergeant. You tried to glare at him, but it came out more as a pout. "You're bossy," you croaked, taking a small sip. "And you're a pain in the ass," he shot back, although you saw the corners of his mouth twitching. Hurry up and get better so I don't have to deal with this crap. She knows you too well, Katsuki, and she knows that you care. Kirishima teased him, his grin widening, when Bakugo shot him a glare. You're not fooling anyone. The day passed in a blur of warmth and comfort. The two of them stayed by your side, taking turns, wiping your forehead with a cool cloth, and making sure that you drank enough water. Bakugo, despite his grumbling, even cooked up some rice porridge, though Kirishima had to stop him from dumping too much spice into it. By the night time fell, you were exhausted, but you finally felt a little better. Kirishima climbed into bed beside you, his arms wrapping around you carefully. Sleep, babe. We'll be here when you wake up, he muttered. Bakugo sat on the other side, his hand brushing against yours under the blanket. Yes, and don't even think about trying to do anything stupid tomorrow. You're staying in bed all day. Between their warmth and their reassuring presence, you finally drifted off, knowing you were in the best hands. And when you woke up the next morning, the fever had finally broken, leaving you feeling weak but no longer burning up. Kirishima was still beside you, his face buried in the crook of your neck, snoring softly. On the other side, Baku was slouched in a chair, arms crossed and head tilted back, also fast asleep. A soft smile crept across your face as you watched them. Despite their differences, they were always there for you, fiercely protective in their own ways. You reached out, brushing your fingers against Bakugo's hand. He stirred, blinking away with a groggy scowl. Oi, what are you smiling at? He muttered, though his voice was softer than usual. Just you two. Thank you for everything. Don't get all sappy. Come on. Don't scare us like that again, okay? He grumbled, although he leaned over to press a rare, soft kiss to your forehead. Kirishima stirred. Morning, babe. See? We told you we'd take care of you. You hummed, feeling safe and loved between them. I guess I'll try to take better care of myself next time. Damn right you will. Bakugo muttered, but his smirk betrayed how relieved he was. Kirishima chuckled, pulling you closer. We'll make sure of it, no matter what. We've got you. Thank you guys for listening. I hope you liked this video. Please don't forget to subscribe, like, and share, and goodbye!